Thank you, Mayor. I've got Mr. Alty, the Land Information Administrator, here to assist if there's any technical questions. There is a process that Council needs to follow in respect of road naming, and that is listed out there. I suppose as far as these two are concerned, one is a private road where it really doesn't need to tick all the boxes. The other one being a public road, I suppose the only issue that we've got is in respect of the acceptance of the word mower, mower lane. So we haven't had any negative feedback at this particular stage, but it's just something to be a little bit conscious of, keeping in mind the mower bones that were found when we did the EPA.
Which leads me to a question, Mr. Tato, where are our mower bones?
They're in storage in the safe in the Council Vault, Your Worship.
You look after our mowers. Okay. Anything further?
We're happy to answer any questions.
Was the consultation done with the people?
Advertised by way of paper.
There's no consultation.
Mr. Who?
Jared, can you come up to the microphone?
Councillor Downard has asked, was there any consultation done with iwi with respect to the landing of this road?
As far as I know, it has. This was back from when Scott Holdsworthy was running the EUL program, late EUL subdivision. So I have to say this is the only name that's being brought forward, or the only name proposed. So at this stage, I think they have to run with that.
And I'm a little bit confused here. We're talking about the ETA, this is nowhere near the ETA. We're talking about the EUL, this is nowhere near the EUL. But
East Devon land, right?
It's on Tahara Ridge.
I'm doing page 1 first. Oh, sorry, you're doing the second one, yeah. I'm doing page 1 at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we'll jump forward.
The second one is EUL land, I agree.
Yeah.
Correct, yes. The
First
first
one
one.
across the bottom.
And it's almost behind the where the mowbones was found, I believe, on the EPA.
Oh, well, maybe it should be called Mowers Lane. Anything further? So that answer that question for you to come to down, or?
Well, not really. I think, that EEO on Scott Holdsworth is going back quite a few years. I think a telephone call or consultation just to see whether...
If that's the case, we need someone else to present some new names. I guess us being the developer who is driving that project now needs to come up with new ones, so that's the only one that's been applied to.
Sorry, this isn't the developer, this is the council asking for this. Is that what you're saying? Sorry.
Oh, as far as I know, we are the developer of EUL, is that right? Yeah. East Devon lands.
Well, I thought...
This is the Panelwood.
You agreed
Subdivision of Panelwood are developing?
our land, which we agreed to do a deal with, and these people are doing a subdivision on it?
I realise that, so that's what I'm asking. Has Panelwood done any consultation?
May I suggest, Mayor Rick, that we address resolution number 1, and we will come back to you at a later stage with the naming of this particular one. We will do some more background work as to who has been consulted.
So you want agenda item number 8 referred to the next council meeting, or referred later in the day?
Just the second resolution. So I'd like the council to consider the request for the naming of the private road, but as far as the road number 2, the Moa Lane, we will do some further research and come back to you with information as to who has been consulted.
I'm happy with that.
Okay. So move Councillor Downard. Seconded. Okay, let's not hold up proceedings. We're going along well here. We need 3, do we?
No, we need 1, but that's the 3 that they've presented.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, surely if this is a private road, then it's up to the developers to decide, not for us councillors to decide what name to put.
Well, hang on a a minute. It's all still land, it all still belongs in this district, so if we're going to go out for consultation with that one up there, surely we'd have to go out for consultation with this one.
One's a public road, one's a private road. What you said, which boxes need to be ticked in Mr. Mahina?
As far as this one is concerned, I think the reason why they've approached council, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jared, on this one is that if they want to number properties along the road, then they need council support for the name of the road. If it's just a private road and there's not going to be any street numbers on it, then they can just go off and do it for their own basis.
Okay, so you've got to choose one to three. The developer's asked that Titan Way be his first choice. It's all about heavy machinery up there and bulldozers and earth moving equipment and things of that like. They've put those three up. Is there any reason why we can't choose Titan Way, which is their first choice?
Is that how it's worded? Is Titan Way is their first choice?
Yeah. CNI Developments have submitted three names for council's consideration in order of preference. Road 1, Titan Way. Road 2, if you don't like that, Granite Way. If you don't like that, Detroit Way. I don't like Detroit Way because that's the United States of America. Is there any reason why it can't be Titan Way? Which is their request?
As I say, it's a private road.
Okay, cool.
I'm prepared to move what we call it Titan Way. It's our responsibility to actually name roads.
And that's what I was asking. Sorry, Mr. Chairman, that's what I'm asking. If it is our responsibility, Councillor Hickland, you know, because then if it is, then I can agree. But they've obviously put three here with their preference of Titan Way. So in a way, they are saying that they do want to name it to a name that they want.
Yes.
But we have to approve it.
We have to approve.
Now move for approval by Councillor Hickling, and that's not suggested resolution number 2, because that's being heard. So it's moved by resolution number 1 that the name Titan Way be accepted as that. Second,
Councillor, just a question. Yeah. So, as much as we use guidance ourselves for choosing the road names like it says here, have they had consultation with the council to choose the names through the same guidelines? Have they used these guidelines as well?
Through the chair, it's a private road. They can name it as they wish, provided it meets the emergency postal. So it's not a name of a street that's currently in place in the district. But and another factor is too that if they want to number that properties on that street, they need to get a sign.
I understand that, but it'd just be kind of reassuring because of the council decision that they went through the similar guidelines we did. Otherwise, they're on a different book than we are. So
it's a different road.
I understand the private road. It would be nice if we know they've gone through those sort of guidelines.
But this is a private road, like your driveway into your house.
Well, they're not here to answer my question whether they've used any guidelines. Just not what they want.
With private roads, they don't need to. They can actually call the road whatever they choose. The guidelines are different to a public road. So a public road, they don't need private road. They don't need to go through consultation with you.
Councillor Williams.
Seconding the motion.
Oh, second. Okay, cool. Right, so suggested resolution number 1, moved by Councillor Hickling, Titan Way, seconded by Councillor Williams. All those in favour? Aye. And we are deferring Moa Lane to later today or to the next day? Okay.